All right. Hello, ladies, and welcome to another episode of Single Moms Conversations with Kina. Day one listeners, big up yourself. Hey, day ones, happy New Year's, my loves. All right. And to all of the new ladies that are here, thank you so much for being here. You could be any place else in the world, but you're here rocking with the OG. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. That way you'll be notified as to whenever your auntie is dropping another one. And yes, ladies, this podcast is for us and by us. I am a proud single mother, and so are you. All right, Merry New Year, y'all. Merry New Year. We in the 2024. Okay, this is the first official podcast of 2024. How y'all doing? I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everybody's okay. I hope you brought in this new year responsibly. Okay. All right now. Okay, some of y'all's like, Auntie, no, I was out. Okay, and I was outside. Okay, mommies got to get out too. Mommies have to get out too. There's nothing wrong with going out and being outside. Okay, it's just when we inside, we inside on business. We doing what we have to do. But when we outside, right? There's nothing wrong with it. Not at all. As long as you have a responsible person with your children, when you can get out, it's okay to get on out. It's perfectly okay. All right. I stayed in on New Year's as I always do. If you know me, you know. I stay in on New Year's. I've always stayed in with the girls on New Year's. We bring the New Year in together. That's just what we do, right? On New Year's. That's our tradition. This is how it is for now. I don't know how it's going to be when they get their own families and things like that. I'm not sure. Hopefully we can still all be together, just a bigger group of us, right? Bring in the New Year, then you go out. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. But how y'all doing, ladies? We passed these holidays. What's up? We got income tax season coming. What's up? Right? But y'all made it past these holidays. I love you. We made it, y'all. Okay? For real. First of the month done passed. We good. Y'all good. All right. Because y'all know we got to do holidays and we still got to get back into the swing of paying bills and doing what we got to do. And thank you, ladies, for standing on business and finessing things the way that you do and taking care of our babies. I truly appreciate you for this. Yes, I do. Yes. But I wanted to just touch base with you. You know, we want to do a little catch up and chit chat. We're not going to have any nothing heavy going on this as today. We don't really have to. It's the beginning of the year. We trying to pack light. We trying to do things light, you know. So if you want to hear these bars, you want to hear your auntie drop some bars, right? Or jewels or gems, you know, rock on with us. Now let me tell you what had happened. Somebody said, Auntie always coming up with this. What had happened? Okay, so I normally don't relaunch podcasts. Even though somebody told me, they was like, you got all the podcasts, do you ever relaunch them? And I was like, no, I really don't, right? But if you're new here, it got to be over 300 old podcasts in there, right? Because your auntie was on fire in the beginning, right? But I was going through the podcast, and I noticed there was a typo, right? And I was like, man, that title went out, and, you know, my grammar wasn't correct. So I went to fix the grammar on the podcast about the why women don't want to say that they're single mothers or something like that, the title was. And it relaunched. I didn't know. But thank you. Y'all really like that one. Y'all like that one. Thank you so much. It reached a lot of new ladies. I stand on business. Okay, I'm gonna keep using it even if I'm using it wrong in the wrong text. It's okay. I get it. I know the lies they have told about us. I get it. It seemed like somebody left you. Like you didn't choose you. I get it. Now, granted, of course, you're gonna have situations where people break up and blah blah blah. But they wanted to make it seem like Everybody's struggling. Everybody is upset. These women are just the women who are left behind. They're the low-bearing fruit. I get it. So I understand why. I understand. I'm an auntie. So whether you right or wrong, I still love you. And I get it. I know that people don't want to stay. Sometimes, look, I'm a single mother. That's why I'm a proud single mother. What you mean I got a broken home? How my home broken? All right, my second daughter starting her classes for her master's degree in a week or so. So I don't know about broken homes producing masters and bachelors and A students and good meals and beautiful art and sculpture and stuff. I don't know about that. Okay, my Wi-Fi is busting. I don't know about that. I don't know about all that broken home stuff, but I know about the stigmas that go with being called a single mother or saying that you are a single mother. I get it, right? But I got your back. But I don't repost stuff, so I really don't, because again, I was on fire when I first started. So I was on podcast after podcast after podcast. I had so much to say. I wanted to encourage the ladies so much. I just did, y'all. So if you're new here, we got podcasts for days. If you played one every day, you probably got a whole year worth of podcasts. I know your auntie, she chilling, she doing her thing, okay? Y'all know auntie doing her thing, right? But today I found out that Sharon Stone, I don't know if you know who Sharon Stone is. She's a single mother, right? And just to show you how a single mother like her would never be in the forefront. Like, they'll never be like, oh, she is a proud single mother. But she is very proud. She's proud of being a single mom, right? But a woman like her, they don't want her to be a poster child for single motherhood, right? The single mother, she's supposed to be poor. She live in poverty. She ain't got nothing. She looking for somebody to come and rescue her. That's what they say about us, right? We produce all the criminals and all of this stuff, all of these lies, all of this propaganda. But so they would never really put on the forefront that she is a beautiful single mother. And not only is she a beautiful single mother, she's a very talented woman. Because let me tell you something, honey. When Basic Instinct came out with Sharon Stone, people understood that blondes are dangerous, okay? All right? And showed them who was boss, honey. Sharon came out with that blonde hair child, and she was cool, and she was calm, and she was collective. And she turned the police against the police. What you know about that? The man was investigating the murder, okay? And he fell in love with Sharon. He was infatuated by her, and he turned police on the police or something like that, child. But Sharon Stone came and she let them know that blondes can be dangerous, okay? And Sharon Stone, this single mother, is worth $40 million. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. $40 million. Don't tell me we can't do it all. She's worth $40 million. And some people be, but that's just Sharon Stone. This is Sharon Stone. What about the rest? Listen, we got high rollers in our group. Okay, they talk to me. That's how I know. We got high rollers here. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I know you listening. But we ain't all poor. We are not. Even in this economy, we still doing what we got to do. We still taking care of business. We still buying cars. We still buying pots. We still buying pens. Yeah, I said pots and pans. I said it. It's the truth. And I ain't never seen so many pink pots and turquoise color pots in my life in the stores, because they know who's buying it, right? They know who buying this stuff, right? Listen, so I get it. I understand why. It's okay. I got you. I got your back. I'm always going to speak up for you. That's my job. That's my job. But shout out to Sharon Stone. Sharon, if you ever want to come on the show, right, and talk about being a single mother, let me know. That's all I'm saying. No, I love her. We go back. We go way back. And ladies, if you have I don't know. If you just want to have one of those nights where you watch a good mystery, chime in on Sharon Stone's Basic Instinct. It is older. It's an old movie. It's old now because I forgot what year I watched it. But I was hooked. I never looked at cream color clothes the same. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, I don't relaunch. That was a mistake. But I guess it was a good mistake because it did reach a lot of women. Because listen, you don't know how people are feeling. But if you are new here, and you did listen to that podcast, know that there's more coming. I love you, and thank you for standing up for yourself by taking care of our beautiful children, right? Because they need you, mommy. And I know you might have had those days where you don't know if you're coming or going. It's okay. It's all right. We're going to have them days, but guess what? We still going to get up the next day and keep it moving, right? We are. That's for sure. But I just wanted to clear that up. Also, ladies, and I'm not going to stay long. I'm going to get on up out of here. I did notice that we have a lot of distractions going on right now in the media and on social media. I mean, it's a lot. Like, I'm like, what is going on? What's going? One thing after another, right? How should I put this? A lot of stuff. Y'all know what's going on. Do me a favor. Don't get too distracted in this. Pack light. 2024, we need to pack light this year. This is the year that is going to set us up for the next umpteen amount of years, right? This is the year. If you were gonna do something in terms of business, making money moves, doing anything that's going to enhance your life, this is the year to get very, very serious about this, right? And in my mind, I think people know this, so they got all these distractions going on throughout the media and stuff. Take what's going on with a grain of salt, right? Of course, some of the things that you hear are shocking, right? They are shocking and disgusting, right? But I need you not to internalize anything. I need you to keep it moving, tread light, pack light, because a distraction can stop you from planting the seed that you should be planting this year. Does that make any sense? Now, if you're going to start that business, start now. I don't care if you don't got the money. Figure out how you can do this with what you have. Your two hands, okay, all right, holler then. Let's go, right? See how you can get something started that you always wanted to get started. You want to take a class or a course or what have you. You can still educate yourself in other ways if you can't get into that course. We need to start planting the seed and focusing on our focus this year, right? This is the number 8 year. This is a very, very important year. This is the money year. So we need to focus. Let everybody else go ahead and get all involved with what's going on in the world. And I'm not saying we're going to tune everything out, but we're going to take it with a grain of salt because we have to pack light. We have to pack to be able to just get through things as light as we can, right? Because if you're distracted watching the drama, you could be missing out on a serious, an amazing business idea or download that you may need so that you can figure other things out, right? And I know, I get it. You're going to turn on your TikTok, your Facebook, your whatever you watch, and you're going to see all these distractions right there, right? I get it. It happens, but just don't play into it too much. Don't entertain it too long, because this year is the year you got other things to do. Oh, the money year. And Lord knows We need our money. What she said? Get my money, hunty. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know the song. Y'all know Auntie mess up songs, right? We need our money. We need to build. We have things that we have to do. I'll say it again. I've said this 50 million times. I don't want what other people got. I want my own, right? I don't want yours. I want my own. You not my come up. I'm my come up, right? And they can say she too independent, she too strong, she too this, she too that. Yeah, she too full and her bills are too paid, and that vacation she just went on was too nice too, right? They can say what they want, talk about me, I don't care, but I want my own. I want to be able to take my card and swipe it and say, you know what, I want to go to the Bahamas this weekend, right? I got things to do in the Bahamas, okay? I want those conch fritters. What's up? Big up to the Bahamas. I see y'all on here. How you doing? Right? I want some curry chicken on the beach. Like, get out of here. I have things I want to do, and I want to be able to say, I did this because I chose to do it. I want my own. And I get it. I know there's people out there that try to teach you how to go out there and find somebody to you and all of that stuff, but that's not how I do stuff. You know, that's not me. I'm here to encourage you to get your own, so nobody can tell you nothing, right? And then if he come with something, alright, then that's good too. But right now, I'm a single black female addicted to retail, and I want to go out and shop right now, and I don't want to ask nobody about how when I spend my money. You understand? Okay, and when they come to our babies, listen, we know what they need. That's right. Our kids need 18 undershirts. You know what I'm saying? You want to go get 35 pairs of pants. Whatever it is you want for your babies, right? You want to be the one to say yes and no, because mama is making, she's making a wise decision according to what she feels her child and her household needs. So I'm always going to encourage you to get your own. So options have to be limited because we got things to do. This is the money year. Go get your money, honey. Go get your money. It's just sitting there waiting for you. Start where you stand. Whatever it is you want to do, start where you stand. Look at what you have, right? Now, I'm going to say this because I had to do this. If you're new here, you might not know my story, right? So when I started my second business, right, my first business had closed like 2 years prior, and I found myself a single mother, right? I got a 2-year-old. No, was she 2? 5? I don't know. She was little, y'all. I can't pull up the ages right now. Y'all know I'm old, right? But she was little, and I had the 2 other ones. And we had no money. I had to figure this out. And I wasn't always the best person to talk to me. I wasn't always good to me, y'all. Okay, I just wasn't. I could big up somebody else, but when it came to me, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. So confidence was in the toilet, right? Confidence was done. And I was scared, but I knew I had to make this money so I could take care of my girls, because I was fighting with child support court. It was terrible. When I tell you I had that EBT card, God bless the EBT cards. I don't care. People trying to make fun of EBT cards. I bet you they wish they had one now. With the food prices, I know you wish you had one now. I do. But I had EBT card, and I was getting $18 a week in child support, and I had to figure it out. That's all I had to start that business with, and that business fed me for 10 years. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. I had an EBT card. Okay, I had some beautiful fruities on there. Okay, and I had $18 a week on a child support card. And that's what I started my business with. I was so hard on myself, like, ain't nobody gonna come here, nobody, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that. I knew how to design a room and make it look child friendly and do all those things, and I still was kind of like, ain't nobody gonna come here, look at this place, I'm doubting myself. I never had anybody to say, you could do it, Kina, you got this, blah, 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 blah. That didn't come to me, right? That's probably why I cheer you on the way that I do, because I ain't have that. I just would have people look at me, see what I do, and they would throw little daggers at me. I'm still trying to be everybody's friend, right? It just is crazy. It was crazy. But anyway, that business fed us for 10 years. 10 years. I had to stop looking at what I didn't have and look at what I did have. And I stopped looking at what I couldn't do, and I only focused on what I could do. So instead of saying I can't, I had to change my language to I can do this. And I was so bad with myself, I had to write it out. I would have to write it out on a card. I can do this. I can do that. I can. And I would focus on the cans. And that's how I started a business that fed us for so many years. We was closed because of whatever happened. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But what I'm saying to you is, don't think because you don't have everything right now to do what you want to do that you can't do it. Does that make sense? Right? Don't think that because you don't got everything in place right now that you can't do it. You got to start someplace. This is that year where you start where you stand, where you start with what you have. This is that year, right? Keep it moving, keep it pushing. Some of you are dreaming of traveling, right? You're dreaming of traveling, but you thinking you can't do it. Yes, you can. I'm telling you, you can. Start where you stand. Start where you stand, right? You're dreaming of doing some things. Come on. Whatever it is, right? Some of you have been wanting to start businesses, right? This is your year. Don't get distracted with these people. Let them get distracted. We're the gatekeepers, right? Again, we're the hand that rocks the cradle. The hand that rocks the cradle controls the world, right? You ladies are immortal anyway, because you're gonna have you have children, and your children gonna have children's children. But that's a whole nother podcast, right? The immortal mother, right? But I need you to understand that you produce a whole human life. Your body was a portal, right, that brought in a whole nother human life. You are so much more powerful than you can ever imagine. So don't tell me you can't travel. You gotta focus. Don't tell me you can't make more money. You gotta focus. The money is there. Where you at? The money is there, and you need your own money. You need your own. Nobody else's. Ain't no come-ups all for nobody else. The come-up is all for you. You had the ability to create a whole entire human being. Don't you tell me you can't do what you want to do. I need you to focus on your focus. This is the great 2024 we're talking about. This is a year people have been talking about. I don't know if any of you study metaphysics, but they've been talking about this year for a long time, and we are here. And as soon as we get in, I'm seeing all these distractions. I said, oh, wow, look at this. Look at this. Okay? So if you're listening, you're lucky. If you're listening to this podcast, you're lucky. Okay? Because I'm dropping jewels. Start where you stand. You wanted to go back to school. Start where you stand. I don't care if you got 18 loans in default. Figure it out. You created a whole human being. You are the great mother. Don't tell me what you can't do. You can do it, right? Change your conversation with yourself. Some of you don't have cheerleaders. I know. You reach out to me. I know. It's okay. It's okay, because you're going to do something like talk to yourself. Kina used to talk to Kina. Okay, Kina, you starting? As soon as I would start that negative talk about myself, Kina would have to step in and back. Okay, Kina, you starting? Cut it out. Cut it out. Talk about what you can do. Write about what you can do. Focus on your focus. Stop picking up that phone. Stop listening to people who only got problems. They want to tell you all their problems. Or people who want to lean on you. Stop. Or people who just want to be nosy, right? Not this year. But this year we need to be focused on our focus. Mother, you have things to do. You do. And I know you're going to do it, right? And we are going to keep talking about this, our own come up. We don't want yours, we want ours. Stop thinking single mothers want your money. We don't want your 40,000. We need 140,000. You talking about we want 40,000? You ain't got enough for me to want it, right? We know what your money can buy. You can barely pay rent, right? You can barely pay rent. You've been struggling since your last relationship because you can't pay that whole rent, right? Let me stop. You know your aunt can get petty, right? But we got this, ladies. We got this, but we got to be sucker free. Leave all them distractions over there. Yeah, people gonna be, you heard about so-and-so? Yep, I did. Crazy. It's crazy. That's all you got to say. Yes, I did listen to that wrap up. Yes, I did. For real. Okay. All right. So on that note, ladies, I'm going to get on up out of here. I will be back because I have some more things to talk about, of course. Matter of fact, I got a list of things to talk about. Auntie standing on business. That's all I'm saying. But let me get out of here, ladies. I have some errands to run. It's Saturday. I love you, ladies, to the moon and back. And I will talk to you soon. Peace. Open your eyes,